What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Philadelphia Eagles Rebuild Kevin Kolb Experiment, man. Now we all know that Kevin Kolb, he was slated to be the starting quarterback in Philadelphia. Unfortunately, Clay Matthews hit him from behind, gave him a concussion. Mike Vick took over, and it was all she wrote, basically for Kevin Kolb's career. So today we're gonna force Kevin Kolb to be the starting quarterback. There's no Mike Vick, no Donovan McNabb, not gonna draft nobody, not gonna sign nobody. Kevin Kolb, the job is yours. So first things first, you gotta get rid of Mike Vick. Mike Vick is 73 overall, Kevin Kolb is 75 overall, but of course Mike Vick's speed is freaking deadly at the quarterback position. So we went out to Calais Campbell, but then I realized that we have two solid left ends already. Don't really want to do that. We tried to get Patrick Willis from the 49ers. They were having none of it. You ain't getting Patrick Willis, not for Mike Vick in the first round picks. I'm like, hey, what about Ray Lewis? Could get Ray Lewis, Mike Vick, second round pick for Ray Lewis. The Ravens are like, nah, man, he is the heart and soul of our franchise. So then we go out and we get this right tackle, 90 overall. I'm like, we gotta make this move, gotta make it happen. Our right tackle situation isn't the best. I believe our starter at this point is 77 overall, so I didn't want to make that move. I didn't want to go into the season, with somebody that low as far as the right tackle is concerned. We got Peters on one side, he's pretty good. Our left guard, I believe he was like 90, not 90, but I believe a high age, like 88, 89 overall as well. So we're gonna throw in a second round pick because I think we're not gonna find a second round pick that can help us get to the Super Bowl, because of course that is our goal. So we execute that trade. So Kevin Kolb is our starter at 75 overall. We got Shady in the backfield at 79 overall. Then we got Weaver 90 overall, and believe it or not, outside of Deshaun Jackson, he is basically our best offensive player. Pretty crazy. Selleck 88, Peters 88. Our left guard, like I was saying, he's 89. Our center is 79 as well. Then we look at right guard is 80, and of course the guy we just brought in at right tackle is 90 overall. Defense side of the ball, man, it's Trent Cole off the edge and hope that people behind him can make some plays. You see that our linebacker core isn't really the best. I'm not really too excited about that. That's why I was trying to get an inside linebacker, but I didn't want to give up a first round pick for anybody outside of Patrick Willis or Ray Lewis. And yes, like I almost do in every freaking rebuild that I have, I go out and get T.O., one of my favorite players of all time. When my Niners sucked because he left us, I did root for him when he was with the Eagles. Of course, Brian Dawkins, what up, family? He's one of my favorite safeties as well. We also end up getting Lavernius Coles to help our receiving core out, and we also get Dante Culpepper. I had to release Hank Baskett. If you don't know, he has off-the-field issues. Go check it out. And then we also got rid of Riley Cooper for obvious reason. Anyways, man, first season didn't go that well. Season number 1, we took a bunch of L's, man. So many L's, as you can see. We lose to the Redskins, the Giants. We did not fare well at all overall, but especially in the NFC East. Look at that, 50 to 28. 50 to 28, and this team was already pretty good to begin with. Minnesota 27-0. So I'm like, we gotta do something on the offensive side of the ball. I recently did a Mike. Mike. I also did a Matt Glennon one, and I probably should have got a running back in that one, so I'm not gonna make the same mistake in this one. As we check out what's going on, my man Deshaun Jackson, he got banged up, but he did have 62 catches, led the team in TDs as well with 11. Shady McCoy, average 3.4 yards per carry. That's not gonna get it done. I love Shady McCoy, and of course this is just Madden. It's not real life. Shady is one of the best running backs in the league, but in this Madden, in this sim, 3.4 yards per carry is not going to get it done. So Andy Reid, he walks. We did not get rid of him. His contract was up. He did not want to come back, so he is gone. We end up signing Wade Phillips. T.O. decides to retire. I was hoping if I get Wade Phillips, he might like Wade Phillips enough to stick around. That just wasn't the case. So we're going to give my man right here the franchise tag. Everybody that's 80 overall and above, we would end up bringing back, right? So right here, we're going to keep Jackson. He was already on our team, but you know what? I was like, we can't lose our center. Didn't look like I was going to be able to sign another center in free agency, so I was like, not gonna happen. Devon Dye, I believe his name is, DD is what I'm calling him. He is our first round pick, top 5 prospect at running back. Basically in the draft, I just took best player available. A couple of times I went down the list for a team need, but basically what I felt like we needed is what I went after. But DD, he is a monster. He has 97 overall speed. I will show you it in a second. His overall wasn't higher than Shady. Shady was still a higher overall running back, but I was like, maybe, you know, trying to make it realistic, just just maybe this might light a fire under Shady McCoy to make him have a fantastic season going forward. So last pick of the draft, we go out and we get a left end just because I believe we got rid of Parker. Now Graham is our number 1 back. So here we go, man. Dede is 82 overall, but at 97 speed is what I'm loving. I'm loving that. Deshaun Jackson up to 95. Macklin's up to 87. Avant, he's up to 74. And Avant, he's wearing 84. T.O. was coming to town, so I wanted to accommodate T.O. I know that Philly has his issues with T.O. and stuff like that, but T.O. is still the most talented receiver y'all ever had. And on top of that, had one of the best receivers of his career with you guys as well. So you know what? Let bygones be bygones. But that's the roster going into the season. We're also going to go after Thomas Davis. And yes, I gave up way too much to get Thomas Davis without doubt. A second round pick, plus the outside linebacker that's 80 overall for just at 88 overall. And I tried to get Cushion, who's 92 overall outside linebacker in this game, outside linebacker in the 4-3 scheme. It just did not work out. But year number 2, we take a whole bunch of dubs home with us. Look at this, man. Our first loss was versus Redskins, and we ended up beating them late in the year as well. And you see Thomas Davis led the team in sacks, 11.5 sacks. Quentin Michael, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, Quentin Michael, he had 5 interceptions to lead the team. Deshaun Jackson, 11 TDs to lead the team as well. Selleck, who we re-signed, he had 9 TDs. Macklin, he chipped in with 4. You see on the defense, not defense, but the rushing, McCoy, again, still struggled. 2.5 yards per carry. But my man Dede averaged 4. Weaver, the fullback, he averaged 5.1 yards per carry. I don't know how he did that, but he did that. Kevin Kolb, 32 TDs and 11 interceptions. So yes, we went 13-3. We have a first round bye. Now, my computer froze when I was getting the gameplay, so unfortunately we do not have the gameplay of the divisional round. But we took on the Saints and we beat them 35-17. McCoy, it was dangerous out of the backfield, and Dede up the gut with that 97 speed was freaking phenomenal. 24-6. We end up beating the Packers. So we're in the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl is in Lucas Oil Stadium. So this is the first Super Bowl where you have a home team representing the Super Bowl. What am I looking for? The home field. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's get into it. It is 7-7 to kick the ball game off. We find Shady McCoy. He is down the sideline. Touchdown, Philly. So let me catch you guys up. The Colts took their opening drive down for a touchdown. Then my man Asante Samuel took the kickoff back to the crib because Deshaun Jackson, he's hurt. And they got a little cutscene with Deshaun Jackson where I thought was pretty cool, and I think they need to bring that back in franchise mode. But moving on, 14-10 as the Colts get a field goal. We go with Shady up that gut. He is still the number 1 back in Philly, but you know what? We got to get Dede involved. My man Dede up that gut, bounces to the outside and takes it to the end zone. Touchdown Philly, and just like that, it is 21-17 going into halftime. We have 49 yards rushing, they have 58. We have 114 passing, they have 114 passing as well. However, though, we did not get all of our possessions because Asante Samuel, like I said, took the kickoff after the Colts opened the game with the touchdown, took that kickoff all the way to the crib. So you see that my man is playing pretty well. Kevin Kolb, you're doing your thing. I am not mad at you at all. We're going to get the ball up that got to McCoy. McCoy going to bounce off of 1 tackle and picks up a gain of 7. Now we're going to give the ball to my man Dede, who's going to take this one to the right side. Gets brought down, but not until he picks up a fresh set of downs. Going to the left side. Huge catch on 3rd and 10. That was probably the biggest play of the game at that point because if the Colts stop us, force us to give him the ball back with good field position, Peyton Manning going to do what Peyton Manning does, but he keeps the drive going. Then we find my man Selleck. He picks up a first down. Now we're going to get the ball to Dede. Going to follow his blocking and take it straight to the crib. Touchdown, Philly. All we had to do is get a defensive stop, and that's what we would do. Now, I was simming defense, just so you know, if you're wondering why you're not seeing any defensive gameplay, I was simulating defense because, again, I was playing it, and here goes the cutscene with my man Deshaun Jackson, coaching the offensive lineman. Don't know why he's coaching the offensive lineman, but you know what? I like the cutscene nonetheless. But anyways, man, I was simming defense because I figured that we would win at least 1 playoff game. So I was like, I got to get these game plays done. So I was simming the defensive side of the ball and playing offense. Anyways, we have the lead at 2nd and 7. Give the ball to Selleck. Selleck going to turn upfield, picks up a big first down. Kolb going to go over the middle to Jeremy Macklin. Turns upfield. Can he get into the end zone? Yes, he can. It is 35-17. We will end up simming to the end of the game, and the Colts did not stand a chance in Philadelphia. We did it. Kevin Kolb turns himself into one of the what ifs, I guess, maybe not the biggest what ifs, but one of the what ifs that we have in the NFL. What if he could stay healthy? What if Mike Vick didn't get signed? And of course, when he gets hurt, Mike Vick steps in, and that's all she wrote, because he struggled in Buffalo, I want to say, and he struggled in Arizona, I want to say. Definitely Arizona, I remember that. I know he got signed to Buffalo, but don't really remember what happened to him there. Anyways, man, Wade freaking Phillips and the Philadelphia Eagles with Kevin Kolb as their starting quarterback. We done did it. We beat the Colts in Indy, the first Super Bowl that has the host stadium. That's what I was looking for about 5 minutes ago. The host stadium to have its team represented in the Super Bowl. Kevin Kolb, he's all types of excited. You see my man Roger Goodell, he's up there. Kevin Kolb, Super Bowl MVP. Wade Phillips, we got that Super Bowl trophy, bro. As a head coach, you did it as a head coach, Wade. My man Wade, Kevin Kolb, he's kissing that thing, man. This was fun to do. If you have any ideas for another one that you want to see, let me know down in the comment section below. I got one for Aaron Rodgers coming up pretty soon. It might not be what you think it is going to be, so please tune into that one. It should be pretty awesome. Again, Kevin Kolb, he's cool. And man, Madden, bring this back. I mean, Madden 11, let's not get it. Let's keep it funky. Madden 11, Madden 10, they weren't the best. But this stuff right here is just cool. It's a little bit unique. It makes it exciting to win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Gotta have more than one, though. Have different celebrations, different parades. You know, maybe if it's 4 years down the line, have a different president. I don't know. But Obama, here goes your jersey, bruh. Here goes your jersey. I hope you came to see us. Okay, I know we ain't the Bears, but I hope you came to see us. But anyways, man, that is going to wrap it up. Like I said, this was fun to do. If you have any other ideas, let me know down in the comment section below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until next time, peace. Hot sauce.